what was going through your head when you got the interception and punted the ball up into Folsom Field?
I told the guys before, I was like, guys, I'm going to get this game-winning pick, and I'm going to punt it into the stands. So I had to follow through with it, you know.
That's 2 picks for you now on the year. I mean, having this kind of impact early on, getting turnovers like that for this defense, what has that been like for you?
It's been good. I think Coach said we lead the nation in turnovers or something like that. So, I mean, we just got to keep that up. I'm hoping to just help contribute to that.
Is there an aspect of this defense that even though you guys have been a little bit vulnerable to giving up yards in the ground on the passing game this past weekend, but you're able to get those turnovers to turn games? Is that something that you've noticed this defense? You guys just have that knack for those turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, we make it an emphasis every day, you know, so that's something we talk about, you know, when the ball's on the ground, pick it up, you know, always looking for the ball, stuff like that, but, you know, I mean, we got to shore up on the yards, stuff like that, but, you know, if we keep getting turnovers, though, it helps.
Trev, what did you see on the film from CSU? It felt like they were gashing you guys underneath quite a bit.
Yeah, so we were playing a lot of, like, coverage, or zone coverage, trying to let it just all play out. I mean, we just got to tackle. I mean, that was the biggest thing, tackling, and, you know, it's not them catching the ball, it's just them, the yards after the catch.
What benefit, I mean, you've gone to TCU against a tough team. Is there a benefit having that experience, or is this a little different thing?
I mean, it's a whole other team. You know, they do everything a lot different. But I mean, it helps, I guess. Just knowing you played a good team and confidence-wise, I guess.
Okay. Trevor, you're one of the few guys on this team that's actually played against this Oregon team and against Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that Oregon team, and also as you're seeing them in film the first 3 weeks?
I mean, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. Say that again.
Just your thoughts on playing Bo Nix in Oregon last year, but then also what you're seeing on film so far this year.
I mean, yeah, but Bo Nix is a really good player. You know, he'll get it out. I mean, they throw for a lot of yards. They do a lot of that. But I mean, you know, we just got to play it just like we do any week. It's about us.
Every game this month has kind of a different story, and from the outside world, maybe more than you guys. But is this a chance to plant a flag in this league, knowing that you have other goals of where you want to be going forward here in the Pac-12?
Yeah, I mean, it's first game in the Pac-12, first game. You know, again, I mean, it's a good team in the Pac-12 too. So you know, we can go out there, put on a good show, set ourselves up for the rest of the year. I mean, that's exactly what we plan to do.
Is it a get respect? Again, you've kind of played that card too, but literally, Oregon SC in these games, they're big time.
Yeah, I mean, you heard, like, I think it was the Oregon coach that said something before the year. Like, I mean, we still have to earn the respect of the teams in the conference. So, yeah.
Do you think he doesn't respect you?
I don't know. We'll just see. We'll find out.
Going back to the takeaways that you guys have been able to generate, you know, you said it's an emphasis in practice. You know, lots of defenses do it. You know, I think even last year you probably said we concentrate on that in practice. How has this group been able to take that to the field and obviously get all these takeaways these first 3 games?
I mean, when you run to the ball like we do, that's something we pride ourselves on. When you run to the ball, I mean, we got to get a lot of guys with some good hands and good ball skills. So, I mean, those 2 combinations of things helps a lot, you know. So, I mean, obviously we pride ourselves on it, and most teams do, but it's one thing to say it helps, you know, when we have a lot of good players. So.
Speaking of turnovers, Oregon has yet to turn the ball over yet this season. Is there anything that worries you about that team specifically, or is it just any other offense?
I mean, it's just another offense. You know, we're going to try and get the ball out just like we always do.
Last question. Trevor, how about the communication on the back end? Will you kind of grade how you guys have done? A lot of new guys. How's that going?
I mean, we've been good on communication. You know, we just got to sort out a couple things, you know, just like everyone does every week. But, I mean, communication, I feel like we've done pretty good.